Hi Capricorn, welcome to Ami Tarot. My name is Sharena and this is going to be your self-reflection video for the week. So today we're going to talk about anything that you need to reflect on, anything that will bring you closer to whatever it is that brings you fulfillment, and anything that you are striving for. But we're also going to take a quick look at your significant connections with other people to see if these people truly benefit you and your goals or if they distract you further away from them, okay? And we're going to be using the Interconnections Oracle deck for this. And this is going to give us like a little preview for what we're going to talk about in the extended, because that's where we're going to continue this particular topic. And then we're also going to talk about a few other things, such as your financial frequency, so how your finances is looking, and also your career status right now. And then we're also going to be answering a question of yours. So all of that is going to be in the extended for free. So to go ahead and view that extended video, all you have to do is just click the link down below in the description box. And at the end of this video, that's going to take you right over to the website. And in that article is going to be this video here, and then your extended is going to be at the bottom. Okay, so feel free to check that out. So for all Capricorns, what's going on in your significant connections with other people right now? Let's see. All right, and then that's the second card. So Capricorn, I am reading this from your perspective, so I am going to assume that this is someone outside of you, but this could be your energy as well. So it could be vice versa, however it plays out for you. But there is someone around you who is very, very draining either of your energy source, draining you of your money, draining you of your time. However this person is draining you, they are draining. And let's see why. This person recently could have reached out to you. So that could be the person who's draining you, especially if this is somebody who needed a quick place to stay. And then if not, somebody will likely reach out to you soon, possibly to communicate to you about how someone else is draining them. Or maybe whoever will reach out to you soon, whatever message that they have, it's just going to suck the life force out of you. So be prepared. Okay, so we're going to talk more about that in the other video. But then in regards to your finances, let's see what's going on in your career, your job, or just your overall relationship with money and how that's playing out in your current situation right now. And for that, we're going to be using the Hustle deck by Fire Witch Tarot. So let's see, for all Capricorns, what do we have for their finances? What do we have for Capricorn and their finances this week? Ooh, all right. So be warned, this card is messed up, but it is a personal reason, a personal story behind this card being messed up. But this used to say, think rich and wealthy, right? And this card got destroyed by someone who had a lack mentality and wanted me to share the same mentality with them, but I did not. So whenever this card comes out, personally for me, yes, like do what it say on the card, Capricorn, think rich and wealthy. But this tells me that there could be someone around you possibly who's draining you because they have a lack mindset and they could be projecting these same ideals onto you. So again, be careful, be mindful to stay in that abundant mentality. Okay, yeah, keep hustling, don't give up, because I feel like 333, whoever is around you right now or whatever it is that you are doing, don't let yourself become discouraged by either people who don't have the same drive as you, motivation as you, or inspiration as you. You have a reason why you are hustling so hard at this. So keep that abundance mentality and keep going, keep striving, keep working hard, because eventually it's going to pay off, right? I mean, come on. All right, so that's the other thing that we're going to talk about over in the extended. Now, the last thing that we're going to talk about is either one or two things, Capricorn. I almost called you Cancer, so you could be dealing with a Cancer this week. But anyway, you can either have a question that you've been thinking about, and you can hold that question in the back of your mind, because at the end of this video here, we will be answering your question with the Ask the Universe deck. And then two, if you don't have a question, or because this is a general reading and I can only give you also specific answer for multiple people, I'm going to be pulling some oracles to either give me a clue as to what it is you either asked about, or these could be clues to give you hints to give you an expectation of what it is that you can likely experience this week from whenever you do decide to watch this, okay? So I've been really feeling this deck for a lot of the signs lately, and maybe it's because I really like this deck a lot, but I'm going to be using the Shit You Need to Hear deck, okay? It's a very blunt deck, and it's going to give you exactly the message that you came here for, okay? So for all Capricorns, regardless if it's about a question or what it is that they could likely expect from whenever they are going to watch this video, what is the shit that they need to hear? All right, Capricorn, let's see what this is. Block toxic people, including your family members. I feel like this is a very singular message for someone, okay? Because obviously there's going to be somebody coming to you who's going to drain the hell out of your energy, and they could be toxic, and whatever it is that they're going to talk about is toxic. So whether these are people or family members or whoever, right? If they come to you with that negativity, boop, 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 step back, okay? And then we also have go to school. You will forever have debt anyway. Okay, so this to me is saying don't make any excuses as to why you can't get something done. Again, keep hustling. Don't give up. Yeah, it's hard, but you got it. 555. Okay, so those are just some of the things that we're going to discuss in the extended. Again, it is free to watch. All you have to do is just go to my website, just click the link down below after this video, and then we'll get right into it, okay? But Capricorn, for your own self-reflection now, we're going to talk about your own personal inner issues and how this is playing out in your waking life. And for this, we're going to be using the Gifts of Virtue Clarity deck like I use for every other sign. And then I want to let you know, Capricorn, that this is not just for sun, moon, and rising, but wherever you have Capricorn energy in your chart. So like you can have Capricorn in the, the 5th house, or you can have Capricorn as your Neptune placement, your North Node, wherever those energies lie in your natal chart. That is where this message will apply. So please watch this with an open mind, okay? And if you don't know what your natal placements are, I have included in every article on my website 2 links that you can go to figure out what your placements are if you know your birth time. So feel free to check that out as well if you need it, okay? So Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what is it that you need to reflect on this week. What is it that we have for all Capricorns? Let me go ahead and cut this deck one more time. And we're just going to get all 3 cards out. What do we have for all Capricorn energy? All right. That's too many. I'm going to take those because those were the first 2 that came out. Can I get one more, please? I don't know what they are. They went face down. That's too many. I'm going to just pull it from the top then if they don't come out in the next 2 shuffles. What else do we have for Capricorn? Oh, no. All right, I'm going to just go ahead and pull it for you guys. What do we have for Capricorn? Okay, all right. Ooh, all right. So, first card out, Capricorn, is indulgence. Okay? And it says, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Partaking of available boons, blessings, or favors, gratification of desire. And then it comes out with balance. The best of both worlds, keeping different elements in optimal proportion, creating equilibrium. That's your second card out. And then your last card is gratitude, okay? And it says, who thanks for little won't want for much. Being thankful, showing appreciation, recognizing your blessings. Okay, and then we're going to be clarifying each card here with the Transient Light Tarot deck. Now, for your first card to be coming out, Capricorns, for it to be indulgence, this tells me that right now you are partaking way too much of some pleasure in your life, okay? There is something that you are consuming or involving yourself with that, yes, it feels good, but too much of, something can be a bad thing, right? And this tells me that, yeah, you have a lot of fruits, but spread them out. You're using them all up in one go. You're partaking in everything, in every for some of you, this is somebody else indulging in things that belong to you. That, yes, you may have opened it up to them for them to share with you, but this is someone here who just taking up too much of something. They're indulging in the fruits that they may have not earned themselves. And then for others of you, this is what I see you wanting to do, but yet you have not yet had the chance to do. But for the majority of you, I do see you indulging in something quite a lot. But for the others of you, you want to indulge in something, but you feel like you can't, or that you shouldn't. Let's see, why is indulgence here? It fell face down. I don't know what it is. We have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands usually talks about an urge, something that you usually feel very, very inspired to do, because you feel like if you do it, you'll be successful at something, or at least you'll go in the right direction. But the thing about the Ace of Wands here for you is that it's in reverse. So right now, this is telling me that, again, you're being very aggressive about the things that you are indulging in. So there's something that you're doing, or there's something that you are taking in, that you are consuming, that maybe you're being very competitive about. Maybe you're being very overbearing. Like I'm hearing mine. So some of you could even be a little bit tad selfish. Some of you also could be interacting with a fire sign, specifically an Aries, because that's the main energy that I have here. Just to go ahead and let you know all the signs that I see Aries heavily. I see Sag, I see Libra, and I see Taurus, and a little bit of your own energy, Capricorn. Okay, but whatever this is, or whoever you are dealing with, this is telling me that this is a very whatever this is, it is anxious. Somebody is anxious. Why are you consuming so much of this? What are you trying to feed? Okay, what are you trying to fulfill? Because whatever this is that you are consuming so much of, it's not fulfilling you. And if you keep going in this direction, you're eventually going to become weighed down. Okay, because the Ace of Wands also talks about a very lethargic energy. Something that we keep doing so much of, we eventually get tired, but yet we just keep going, kind of a little bit like a Nine of Wands energy. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius, but you just keep striving, keep consuming, or you keep partaking in something, but yet it's not really satisfying anything. It's not really giving you the thing to keep yourself going, moving forward. So the next card that we have here is Balance. And again, it says the best of both worlds. Now we have your own energy coming out again. And now we have the Four of Coins. So the Four of Coins is a really stingy energy. This is somebody here who doesn't want to give out what they get, what they have to other people. They're not really that generous with other people. They really like to hold on to everything that they attain for themselves, because they're like, look, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. So for some of you who are dealing with other people, especially if this is someone who needed a quick place to stay, some of you could be telling another person like, hey, I understand that I opened my space open to you, but this is mine. You're crossing a boundary. You're taking up too much of something. You're taking up too much space, too much food, too much time, or whatever. I'm gonna need for you to be reminded that this is still mine. Okay, so some of you may need to give someone that message, or someone could be giving you that message, Capricorn. So try not to take that offensively, because it is true. Okay. Now, the other thing with the Four of Pentacles coming out here, this tells me that right now you don't have enough restrictions put in place. With this Ace of Wands coming out in reverse, someone here is just pretty much going all over the place. So they can be indulging in a lot of different things. Somebody could literally be a hoarder. Okay, they could have a lot of material items that they may need to get rid of because they're not using, or they don't fully appreciate. Because the next card we do have out here is gratitude. Now, this is what you're learning overall this week, is to be more grateful for the things that you have. And what I am seeing is that somebody has a whole lot of everything, but yet not really letting one of those things like sink in. Like none of those things are really sinking in, or it's not really fulfilling someone. Someone here is just downright just not appreciating anyone or anything that they have around them at this time. And that is the issue, because they are still demanding, commanding more. And it's like, what do you already have that is still not satisfying you? Because what more do you think is going to, solve this case? It's not. If you get more, you're still just going to be asking for more, right? So the thing here about this Four of Coins, right now, there needs to be more restrictions put in place. You have to recognize what you already have in the bag and why it's already full before you try to stuff more in there. Okay? I kind of want to clarify to see what the heck is going on so far. I'm going to clarify with what's the tea spill before I get your last tarot card out, because I feel like I need something like a little bit more specific here to see what's going on for Capricorn. Whoa, none of that shuffled correctly. Someone here is going in many different directions financially, and they need to pick a spot. I just heard. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you need to pick the thing that you want to invest in rather than, you know, going from one place to one thing to one other thing to one other person. I feel like you need to just pick something. What is this so far for Capricorn? What is this so far for Capricorn? Okay. So we have legal issues and bad contracts. Somebody here is just downright being greedy. And that's what you need to be aware of here. And then we also have caught in the act. Okay. Someone has been caught doing something that they shouldn't. I hope this isn't stealing. Stealing in the sense that someone's not being completely honest about what they have. First, I'm seeing somebody really stressed out about whoever lets someone stay with them or whoever is helping another person financially. Somebody here is stressed out because they feel like they made a bad deal or they helped out the wrong person. Someone here is likely doing something completely different than what they said they were going to do with some money. They went in a completely different direction. I really hope they didn't gamble this money. It's freaking gnat in here. Whenever I see flies or gnats, because I can't stand either one of those things, and I always have my window or my door open and it's warm outside and they just be coming on in here. Whenever I see that, that always lets me know that there is like some people talking, usually about gossip or anything of a negative nature. Somebody could get caught talking about something that they mishandled. Someone here didn't follow through with an agreement like they promised. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to fix this really quick. All right, so what else do we have here with gratitude? So again, gratitude, it says who thanks for a little, want for much. And I feel like that's what you're being shown how to be more of, how to want for little. Or how to thank for little and want for a little much. You know what the damn saying though. Here, you read it. But no, what I'm trying to say is what you're learning is just how to be more grateful and appreciative of the things that are already around you. Okay, so what's gratitude here? That's too many. Oh, that's one card. Okay, we have the 8 of coins. Okay, now I like this depiction because you see all those other coins that you got. These are all the other material possessions, all the other resources that you have available that you could be indulging in, and they can either be the same thing or similar things. But if that's the case, especially, you only need this one pinnacle to focus on. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and another thing about the 8 of coins is repetitive task. I feel like that's another thing that would help you is to repeatedly practice gratitude. Create your own way of showing and expressing gratitude and do that repeatedly, because that will be of great help for you. Because when you give out gratitude, that sends, you know, to the world, to the universe, whoever it is you believe in spiritually, that tells that being like, hey, I like this thing. I like to have more of this thing. I really like having this thing in my life. And then the universe or whoever else would be like, hey, okay, you like that thing? Well, let me give you more or something similar or something better like that. Okay. But the thing that I'm seeing from Capricorn or someone around Capricorn, they're like, gimme. I like this. I like this. No, I'm not going to say thank you for that. You just give it to me. You're just taking. You're just taking. And you're just taking. And now how that's being reflected out in your life is that people are taking from you, taking, and you feel unappreciated. And they just keep taking, and they keep taking. So what can you appreciate and hold on to? What can you give? For some of you, you need to give. You're not giving enough. Or some of you need to give one thing your dedicated attention rather than trying to do multiple things at once. Because the thing about the Eight of Pentacles, they're focusing on one thing. Because they're trying to master it. They're trying to develop it. They're trying to make something better than what it once was. This is Virgo energy. Trying to bring something to a refined state than what it was, than its most basic nature. So let's see, what is it? So some of you need to be grateful for coming out of a situation and now being at a better place. Because you're not in that bad place like you were. You may not be in the best place, but you're not in the worst place either. So that's something to be grateful for. I heard some of you have something going for yourself now. So be grateful for that. Because at first, it was a little bit more difficult. We have hater. Wants to knock you down to size, a person that simply cannot be happy for your success, and it points out your flaws to make themselves feel better. I really hope this isn't you. Okay. So another thing. Okay, I'm going to say that later. For some of you, the most ironic thing that you're likely going to experience this week is all the things that you once disliked or even hated to some degree. You're going to eventually be grateful for those very same things. So be prepared for that. And then for others of you, I just heard, the reason I was laughing, I heard be grateful for your haters because they are your motivators. Okay, who haven't heard that saying before? Okay. But honestly, no, be grateful for those people that always talked about your flaws or your lows or whatever, because in some degree they made you push. They made you want to get better. Okay, so somebody could have said something that really hurt you or really affected your confidence, and it was a really good dose of harsh criticism, and that criticism got you to move. 222, yeah, it got you to move. It got you to build something better from yourself. So even though it may have, offended you, it still served you. So that's something to still be grateful for. All right. So let's get some messages from the U-Time Oracle. Then we're going to get your overall advice and then conclude your reading with those oracles that we're going to talk about from the extended. And if anything resonated so far or it will resonate, feel free to like, share, and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel because it allows me to give my best back to you. So thank you in advance. Okay. So anyway, any other messages for Capricorn at this time? I feel like that one was sticking out to me. You should just stop forcing and just be. I think another sign got that. Yeah, whatever this is that you keep consuming, you feel like you gotta keep doing it. You don't. You don't have to keep doing this thing. If you feel tired of it or if you want to back out of something, you can. You should stop thinking and just do it. Whatever it is you're thinking about, you've thought about it long enough. So just do it. Do what you naturally feel called to. That was too many at once. And I like these two cards because they both have like similar colors on it. Actually, literally the same colors. Like cotton candy colors. Some of you can have twins. Because when I thought of cotton candy, I thought of like blue and pink, and that made me think of like boy and girl. So like some of you can have like twins. Or like you can have like a boy and a girl for children, like two kids. One's a boy, one's a girl. I don't know. Random message. And then one other one. Thank you. You must break this monotony. Exactly. Whatever this is, it's time to shake it up. It's time for something different, something new. Okay, a new way of doing things, a new way of going about things, okay? You're literally probably going to see someone like scowling you from afar. It's okay. It's just another way of admiring you. It's just a different form. So I would not trip off this. All right. So, oh, that's the wrong deck. Your overall advice to conclude, and we will be using the Astro Advice deck. Your overall advice for your self-reflection. What is the overall advice for all Capricorn placements? Why does the card gotta go on the floor? I do not like this. Then I got nails on. Okay. So make peace with the past, Capricorn. The past is no longer here. All you can do now is just take what you've learned and move forward. Okay? And then your other piece of advice, only entertain positive thoughts. Because what are those negative ones going to do? Nothing. But stress you out. And stress don't really serve. Okay? So that is your overall advice, Capricorn. Now for your self-reflection extended, for your significant connections with other people, again, there is someone around you who is draining. And they will likely reach out to you soon, or this person recently have. Okay? And then for your finances, or your career, or just your overall relationship with money, again, think rich and wealthy is what this used to say, and keep hustling. Don't give up, no matter the kind of people around you and their lack mentality ways. You keep doing you, because you are doing something magnificent for yourself. Okay? And then in regards to either a question that you asked or anything else that you could likely experience this week from the time of you watching this, you have block toxic people out of your life, including your family members, if they are toxic. And then you also have go to school. You will forever have debt anyway, so no excuses. Okay? So your overall advice, and then we're going to go ahead and go over to the website there. Again, we're using the Ask the Universe deck. Again, this is a general answer to a general question. If you do want a more personal answer, feel free to book, and I'll be more than happy to help, okay? If I could shuffle these right. One more time. There we go. All right. Can we get a overall answer for Capricorn in their question? Thank you. Irresistibly so. Irresistibly so. Whatever it is that you asked about, irresistibly so. Like you can't shake it. Like, yes, irresistibly so. Okay, so that is your answer, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and talk about it more on the website. Hope to see you there. And I also hope that you visit me again next week for more self-reflection. So until next time, bye.